We're back. We're doing this.
If we must. We got the silver key. I found it because I was dumb. Didn't realize that a gate that looks exactly like a gate that used a lever to open was actually one that you had to defeat monsters to open. So I opened it and I got the key. And this game's dumb. But anyway, we found a portal. This is the first time I think we've seen a portal inside the dungeon that leads back out. Not that we need it, because we're just gonna go straight to the boss anyway.
We already know strat. We got strat.
We got our strats down pat. Bam! Alliteration for days.
Ooh.
With this one, even my chicken skin. All right, let's plow forward.
Shut up, Bagel.
All right, let's take this boss down, just like we've taken the last boss down. In fact, this one will probably be. Oh no, this one has an animation.
No, well, we got like an interdimensional one.
Oh boy, the boss is switching maps for a showdown. Oh, it'll be like the one where you have to fight the dragon.
Right, and then we got the Final Destination theme.
Yeah.
Oh no!
This time it's in the desert.
Okay. What's a good equivalent desert theme?
It's fucking
Andross! Oh my god, dude!
It's just Andross! Oh, this could not have been on accident. Because, I mean... Oh yeah, Hildsvinnel. Yeah, it's gotta be like some obscure acronym for Andross, because that's inexcusable.
Damn, dude.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure we can just like nail him from over here. No, never mind. He dropped stuff.
Just... How?
Looks like there is some kind of strat here. He's got
what? You throw ice at him?
Four floating energy crystals right there.
Got floaties. You circle around him.
Everything's kind of powered by energy crystals on him. Damn, dude.
Do you think we could get like some generic boss music?
Like some Andross theme?
Can we get like a remix of Andross' theme from Star Fox 64?
Okay, we'll see.
Oh boy. Yeah, you can't hit me when I'm guarding.
Hey!
Boo 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 boo.
Have some more. Ice Mahal. Ice Mahal.
Deep freeze! Deep freeze! Deep freeze!
Oh, I don't like that. So cold.
So what else is going on? What anime have you been watching this season?
Just kind of like the usual like hype ones. Like I hate how I just say hype ones. Just like just as is. Hype. Attack on Titan season 2. I'm also watching like My Hero Academia season 2. I'm watching Boruto. Hoping to continue discussions with that with Gabe. Because it's just kind of interesting how they're taking an approach with Boruto. And, I think there was another one. I think there's another one. It's a very, like, long-winded, like, title. I think it's called, What Would You Do When the World Ends?
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that one.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that anime, to be honest. Like, I mean, it's definitely got that harem feel to it, which I'm at this point just kind of against, which is like it's too much. But I'm kind of interested in I guess the position of the main male protagonist, taking kind of like more of a.
Look, you can't do that when I'm casting magic, dude.
He's just taking a backseat while the actual like female characters are actually out there fighting. And his particular goal in mind, or his role, is to take care of, I guess, essentially the future soldiers who are going to go into war. And I feel like there's a lot of potential there, but I haven't seen it yet. I guess we'll just have to see. But I think that's pretty much all I've been watching. I know that you mentioned that once.
He even has the same fucking clap attack that Andross has! Are you kidding me?
To be honest, any character who had that would probably want to do that anyway.
Oh, this is inexcusable. Anyway, I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, that's okay. I was just talking about like how you were telling me about that other anime that slice of life.
Kobayashi-san's Dragon Maid, and if you haven't watched it, like, go and watch it. Like it is like super fan servicey, and the entire anime is built around this concept of fan service. And it has this ridiculous ridiculous premise that's kind of a parody of other animes like it. Like there's the main protagonist who's kind of a nothing, and somehow she acquires a maid and or a butler, depending on what the situation may be. If you've ever seen Hayate the Combat Droid or Iron Maiden Mahoro, it's a similar concept to that, but with dragon girls.
Dragon waifus.
Yeah, but with dragon waifus. And they each have like their own distinct personality traits. You got Toru, who's the main one. He's got a tail. Then you got Okoa, who's got 2 massive plots, and Kana, who is Lolly. And for whatever reason, like Kana's the one that just gets me the most because of her design. Because for whatever reason, they just accentuate her thighs. Like Kana's just all thighs. And of course they give the excuse that they give like all dragon lollies, where she's thousands of years old, so it's not illegal. But at the same time, they enroll her in 3rd grade, and she has an 8-year-old best friend who is in love with her.
Bruh.
And there's all sorts of compromising situations between Kana and her 8-year-old best friend.
So weird, dude. Like what you're spitting to me right now is
like it's so
it's kind of absurd.
It's so surreal, but it's so good. It's like what I was talking about during the live podcast, where it's like slice of life with elements of the absurd, and I think that it's what makes it so good. And also the fact that it's very self-aware of what it is and like what it has the potential to do, and it's poking fun at itself constantly for doing that. But it never really feels annoying. It still very much feels endearing whenever it does it, because it doesn't, draw from that shallow pool all the time.
Okay.
So, I think it's worth checking out. Like, I feel like a lot of anime forums are talking about it, and with good reason.
Okay.
So I know you don't come to this channel for anime recommendations. You come to it to watch high caliber gameplay. But trust me on this one.
I mean, hey, that sounds interesting. I'd probably watch it like after this. In fact, I'd probably rather watch this instead. Watch that instead.
Can our next episode just be straight up piracy?
No, we can't go. We can't go back to that level.
Dang! What if we put 30 seconds of commentary over it after it's done, and call it a reaction?
Or probably the safest bet, to do the full reaction and just never show the content.
No, people don't like that.
I guess not.
Oh, we've barely gone through 1 bar of hell.
God damn it, dude. He ain't no golem.
On, dude. I don't want to do this anymore. I need Yuki. She had the good Maho. I mean, Kirito's got shitty Maho. Alright. But I think I got the strat down.
No, of course. We
Of
kind
course, it's the same strat as every other boss we've fought in this game.
What was that I wanted to ask? I guess, like, what is, like, the engaging factor for a slice of life? I guess in general.
So, a lot of, like, bad slice of life... Well, let's talk about what a bad slice of life is first.
Okay.
So a lot of them devolve into, like, the same formulaic trope that all other slices of life fall into, You gotta have cute anime girl, and there's gotta be a festival, there's gotta be a scene where they go to the beach, and there's gotta be tender moments where the protag falls in love with the cute anime girl. That's like slice of life 101. And nothing is really learned outside of, oh, I loved you the whole time, even though I thought you were her best friend or something like that. A good slice of life can have, like, those tropey elements because they've kind of come to define the genre, but you have to have themes that, run the full gambit of what everyday life is. Not just acknowledging, well, everyday life is so boring, but it wouldn't be boring without you, but also just highlighting and accentuating those things which make life and finding some sort of, like, joy in recognizing those things for what they are, whether it be like, a hyperbolic adventure about going to the market or like cooking something in the kitchen and just having fun with that. I think it's fine. Or I don't know, it's really hard to pin down what a good slice of life is.
Actually, I think I did watch one before. I just didn't think it was the genre of slice of life because of like what its aim was. It's an anime called Orange. I'm not sure if you heard about that one. Yeah. And I guess what makes it different from like every other slice of life is because it deals with an actual like serious thing, which is suicide. And through just anime bullshit powers, your main cast of characters send letters to their past selves saying that on this day one of your friends dies, and we have like an immense regret on not being able to prevent that. So we want you guys to do whatever you can to prevent that from happening. And so, for the most part, it is a slice of life, but it's always that thing that's in the back of your mind that like I gotta do something. I gotta make sure that whatever my friend here is going through isn't shitty, where he would think about killing himself. Because like, I don't want to get too spoilery about it, but yeah, he wants to kill himself because of something he did. Or rather, I guess something he didn't, or I'm just gonna keep it vague.
Okay,
yeah. So I actually enjoyed that, where, yeah, there's a bit of slice of life and there's entertainment in that, especially when like there's some sort of romance involved, but it isn't the thing that overpowers everything. Moreover, it's the fact that I want to save this friend that keeps going, and the constant reminder that there's a risk, which I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, unlike this game, there was risk.
Yeah. I mean, it's not even that like a good story needs to have stakes. Like, it's hard to put stakes in a slice of life just by nature of what it is. But there needs to be something that a character is striving for, some sort of goal, or they need to try and figure something out, something that bugs them. That's what's most reflective of just everyday life, right? Is that we have these micro problems, and a lot of them is just, well, we have questions that we don't have answered, and so day-to-day struggle is just finding answers to those questions, so we have a better understanding of what life is and our place in it. You've seen Anohana, right?
I don't think so.
That's a lot. That's something that a lot of people who like anime always go to when they talk about a good slice of life, because it's a similar premise to Orange, except it's not about suicide. It's about a friend who's already died.
Oh wow!
And like everyone's kind of like pushed that out of their mind, and so it's a journey of them trying to remember who this girl was.
Okay. Wow.
And in the process, they discover themselves.
That's deep.
I know, bro. I know.
So deep.
Hashtag deep. Oh, we're almost 2 bars down. I mean,
Good.
we're almost halfway through.
God.
The episode's almost over. So
I'm glad we had a discussion, but damn, dude.
What would we have done if we hadn't done that? Oh, God.
Ooh. I would say let's keep the session short.
Yeah. We can go and break for dinner at some point. We can come back and I could introduce you to the next game we're going to be playing now that we're done with Pokemon.
Oh shit. It'll probably take less episodes, huh? Far less.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, we'll be working together, so maybe. And actually, come to think of it, well, hold on. You gotta hold on to your pants here, because this is a GameCube game from 2003. It's too powerful to be contained on one disc. This is a 2-disc game.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. I have it right here. There's literally 2 discs implemented to this.
Oh, man.
God, I haven't seen this since Mass Effect or LA Noire or even Final Fantasy 13.
But damn. Only the Xbox 360 edition. PS3 edition only had 1 disc.
You know what?
Stupid Blu-ray. It's gonna be about.
It's so pompous and better than even though you are. Fuck you.
Reminds me of what a joke that Otacon makes in Metal Gear Solid 4.
What's that?
Which is he at some point in the game he's like, Snake, you gotta switch the discs. Oh right, the PS3 has Blu-ray, so you don't have to switch discs, unlike some other gaming systems.
Otacon, what are you talking about? No, I'm just saying.
This is too fourth wall breaky, even for a Metal Gear Solid game.
I'm sorry, Snake. I'll just go back to it.
Well, Speaking of which, I went back and because I have the HD collection for PS Vita, and I thought I'd finally go back and play it. So I've been playing it, and I remember as a kid playing Metal Gear Solid. Those games always, for whatever reason, just felt super long. But between MGS2 and MGS3, I went and beat those games in a matter of like 15 hours, which for 2 games isn't long at all.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh. I always like bagged in these games for being incredibly long, but these were so short.
Kind of felt the same way with Square Enix games. But they're just kind of like normal, actually, to an extent.
Yeah, that's how I felt, because I think like the last Final Fantasy game I played to completion was Final Fantasy V. And I remember thinking, well, this game was oddly short for a Final Fantasy game. I think the one I played before that was 13, and 13 was just way too long. It's like the introduction to Final Fantasy 13 before you finally get to see the open world. It's probably about as long as Final Fantasy V. That is not a good thing.
That's not a good thing, dude.
How much longer are we on this boss? All right, we're down to 2 bars. So I guess we'll finish off this boss hopefully in the next episode.
Yeah, we'll do that. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Dang Play So Online Lost Song. See you guys in the next episode. Hashtag bye.
Hashtag. Oh man, I'm. Bye.